When you go to Europe and you walk in downtown, you see many places where they sell food. And one of the things that they sell is what we call Langoš. You can go to Austria, Czech Republic, Hungary. It's very popular, like a fast food. Also, it's very popular at the fairs. And this dish originally comes from Hungary. So some people would call this and know it as a Hungarian fried bread. So this is what we are making today, and it's very simple and it's tasty, it's delicious. So let's start on the ingredients. We will need 3 1/4 of a cup of flour. Then we have 1 1/2 cup of milk that we will warm up. Then 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 3 teaspoons of yeast. So let's start it. So here I have a warm milk. I warm it up for 1 minute in a microwave. And now let's add 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. Stir it a little bit. The sugar dissolves. And now let's add 3 teaspoons of yeast. Let's stir it a little bit and let it rise for 10 minutes. While this is rising, let's put it aside. Let's prepare the flour mixture. So here we have 3 1/4 of a cup flour. Let's add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Let's mix it up. Let's mix it up a little bit. And let's wait till we have the yeast mixture. The yeast mixture is nicely done. As you see, it's risen. And this will keep also rising and help the dough to rise even more. Mix this up. The dough cannot be sticky. So if it's too sticky, add more flour. And if it's too dry that you cannot even put it together, add more milk. Let's work this dough. You can also put your hands and do it with your hands, but it worked well with the just wooden spoon. So let's see. Yeah, this is not sticky, so it does look good. And now we will let it rise for 1/2 an hour. And let's put the flour on the top too. Cover it up and let it rise for 1/2 an hour. After 1/2 an hour, you can see how much the dough got bigger. It's beautiful. And now we'll make Langoš. So let's put the flour on the board. Spread it a little bit. Now this is our dough, so let's get it out. Just rip a little piece. You have a ball. Now set it up, and you can make all the 9 balls, or you can just do as many as you want fry right now, and then if you have some leftovers, you can wrap it in the foil and just save it in the fridge, and next day it's still good to go. So now we have 9 Langoš, and let's take one, and this is how I do it. Just flatten it out. It's very spongy, which is great. Try to have the center thin, because that's how the Langoš are made, because the center then will be crispy. See, it starts to get really thin, see-through, so that's when you stop. I'll try to make some kind of nicer shape. And now we'll put this one in the hot oil and fry it. So let's do that. So first thing, let's turn on the flame. And I put the oil in a depth of probably 1/3 of an inch, because you want to have it high enough so it floats and it doesn't touch the bottom. I'm using a little pot because this way I don't waste that much oil, and I don't mind if they are smaller. Yeah, I think the oil is ready, so let's put one in. Be careful because this is hot. Almost ready, but that's okay. But it floats. And now I'm making this on a high, and it just takes a little bit over a minute and it's done. But I lower the flame a little bit, but still it's pretty high. Now this middle will wanna go up, which is okay. You can just gently push on it. And then when you put the second one in, the oil will be already so hot that it will be much faster, so make sure you don't burn it. The first one always takes a little longer. So now it's ready to be flipped. You can see the edges are already getting brown, and look at that. It's incredible, and the smell is amazing. I think they are done. So let's take this one out. Now I want to get the excess oil out, and also I have here a paper towel, and I will try to get as much oil out. And now I will make another one, and then I will show you how to decorate these. So now it's time to decorate this, and a very common thing in Czech Republic is eat it with the garlic. So either you get peeled garlic and you just go like this to get the flavor of the garlic on the Langoš, or what I like to do is grate the garlic, like squeeze it, and then put it in the salty water. I put a little bit of salt, water, and this way it just gets all the flavors into it, all the garlicky flavor. So let's brush it with the garlic water. I just put one clove in there, a little bit of salt. So this is good. Now you can do a little bit of ketchup. So here is the little bit of ketchup. And now cheese. You can also use a sour cream if you like, and cheese, or whatever you enjoy. This is the most typical way how we would do it. And now it's time to try this amazing Langoš. Oh, it's so good. Reminds me going shopping in Czech Republic and getting this in a downtown. It's crispy, you can see it's crispy, and wow. It's so good. You can taste the garlic, and it's not as strong. It's amazing. Now for another one. And it's crunchy. You have to try this. It's easy and it's so good. And when you dry all the fat, it's not that bad. It's not like it's dripping with oil. It's really good. So now for the sweet version. If you feel like you wanna try something different and make it sweet, this is also a great idea. I have here a little bit of melted butter. So brush it on a Langoš. Now let's do a sugar, 1 teaspoon, or how much you like, and cinnamon. And this is the sweet version. I'm making a mess, and I'm going to try it now. So let's try the sweet one, and also make sure that you eat it while it's still warm, because that's the best taste. It has to be still warm. It reminds me churro. It's so good. Because churro is also fried. Definitely try this. And if you like it, comment, let me know. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and have a great day.